Hey guys, welcome back to Bldg46. I'm Katie, and you're tuned in to part 2 of our discussion with Kurt and Sarah from Millstone Cellars.
So in our tasting room, we use these little 5-ounce stemless glasses. We also have the 8-ounce ones where we will pour from the draft in these, so they'll be filled all the way to the rim. But for tasting, these little ones are perfect because you get a good amount, about 1.5 ounce, and you can spin it while it's in the air. You can spin it on the table, so if you had a stem, that would almost get in the way, but it fits in your hand and it's not as intimidating when people are going through tastings. You know, it's not a huge pour, it's the right amount, but for those people who know and like to smell it and twirl it and spin it, it still provides that feat.
That's great.
Yeah. And the other thing that's good about being stemless is we just now started doing flights. Sarah said, why don't we do flights? And we take an old barrel stave, and so these sit very nicely down in there for when you do flights of 3 or 4 ciders at a time.
Right, so we just did a segment on flights, so our viewers have seen that and how great it is to have that on your menu to give somebody some options to be able to taste and try some things maybe they wouldn't have if they were committing to a full pour.
Yeah.
So
no, I've seen that more and more at cider bars and beer bars, the flights, and it works. You know, when you have no idea what you're trying, it's great to try a bunch at once.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit more about if I'm in a restaurant, what is this pour? It may not be a full pint we talked about before. A pour for a Millstone is a bit smaller, or is it a traditional full-size 8-ounce?
Yeah, we're on draft here, so.
Yeah, here we serve an 8-ounce pour, so half of what you would get in half of a pint.
Yeah.
I have gone to bars before and they've served me a full pint of Heirloom X, and it was like, whoa!
Right.
It was pretty serious. And then, you know, does your cider get cold or warm by the end, like the second half of your pint? So it's definitely more like a glass of wine, pouring it, whether bars are pouring it in a wine glass or in a cocktail glass, it's much smaller. So then you have time to drink the whole glass and you can enjoy it without having to slug it down, or, you know, and you wouldn't want to chug it down like you would an ice cold Corona or something like that. So taking more time, and if it's chilled, being able to enjoy it while it's still cold.
Well guys, that's it for our discussion on glassware with Kurt and Sarah from Millstone Cellars. And remember guys, tabletop matters. Cheers.